Aaron, what's up with your eyes? You're starting to look a little bit cross-eyed.
Because I took that. Hello there guys, and of course welcome yet again back into another one of us Review Bros. My name's Aaron.
Craig.
And today we have one from literally the other side of the world, our good old friends Australia. We've got their pre-workout from the guys at Zombie Labs to thank for sending it on over, and we're not going to jump in the shallow end. In fact, we're going straight in the deep end with their flagship Extreme Stim pre-workout. Or so it says on the container, and we'll be the ones to judge that, won't we, as
Absolutely.
we go through.
Taste, price, label and effects. Will this bring you back from the dead or will it send you to the dead?
We're going to find out. Will it raise them? Guys, please do, of course, first subscribe to the channel. Do like the very video and do drop your thoughts down below in the comments. It does help us out. How can Australia do with this one? We know they're a bit tight when it concerns ingredient freedoms. Will this one pull it out of the bag and be one of the strongest you can get in the nation? Let's find out.
Let's get cross-eyed. And that lands us into the first segment of these reviews, taste and mixability. So we've whacked in the 20 grams. We've got the flavour poisonous passion fruit.
Which probably wouldn't have been our first choice, would it?
No.
In truth, it actually comes in a few other flavours. So it comes in crazy cotton candy. It comes in raging rainbow lolly. It comes in possessed pine mango. And then our one, and they're the normal ones. There is a limited edition flavour on there at the moment, and as the name suggests, I don't think it'll be around forever. So if this pre-workout interests you and you want that flavour particularly, then now's the time to do it. And that's Raspberry Ripper. What would you have chosen if you had the free reign?
Probably Raspberry Ripper or the cotton candy one. Or even rainbow, to be fair.
Probably anything. Passion fruit probably would have been our last choice on that list.
But you know what we always say, we'll keep an open mind and rate it as a good or bad passion fruit, won't we?
Yeah, so mixability, actually for 20 grams looks pretty solid.
Yeah, I'll give them that.
I don't think it's going to zoom in, I doubt it, you know, I highly doubt it.
We live in hope.
But you get the gist. Gist? Anyway, poisonous passion fruit going down. Will it kill us off? Let's find out. Nice.
Nice. Chalkiness jumps out at me.
That's a little bit.
That's the only thing I can really notice that's not positive.
It's nice and sweet. I've used it. We've both used it a few times before today, but we have to give a first time reaction for you. It's actually much better than I would have thought.
Yeah.
Much better. It actually tastes really natural.
There's no chemical undertones or anything.
It's almost like they've literally squashed passion fruit juice.
Yeah.
Really good, actually.
Yeah, if it weren't for that chalkiness, I'd be giving it, you know, almost perfect scores, but oh bloody hell, he's going for the full chug.
Yeah, a lot better than you'd expect. I actually really like it. And actually, as a result of what I've said, I'll be surprised if any of the others taste any better.
Imagine if they did then.
That's a bold claim. Anyway, let's do a 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, go on, I'm happy with that.
3, 2, 1,
9 out of 10. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was between 8.5 and 9, but honestly,
Really good.
it is
It
good.
is very good. Very, very good. I think the only thing holding it off the 10 is slight chalkiness and a slight, I don't even know, like a slight spiciness.
Yeah, probably the black pepper or something's got to be in it.
I mean, I'm talking, guys, I really am talking nitpicking.
Minor, yeah.
I just couldn't give it a 10 out of 10 because of those two little things, but it's really good. I think that's in-depth enough taste score for
Yeah.
you. You wouldn't complain about it, I can tell you that much. And it wouldn't have been our first choice, but it's a really good choice. Let's get into the price point. What is it setting you back?
All right, we're into price. So how much are you going to be paying for this Aussie Zombie pre-workout? Well, you'll head over to their official website, wearezombie.com.au, Well, you can find it on there for £38.70, and it's very nice. It's one of those websites that translates it over into your country of origin's currency.
Absolutely, and to get it at that price, discount code RB10 works on this product. It also works on all the products on their website to knock off the obvious 10%. It is still an expensive formulation when you do the math on the 20 servings, the maximum dosage, and that's the dosage we always go for consistency on Review Bros, and that's because I think a lot of people out there, the majority in fact, will go full send, won't they? Therefore, it comes in £1.94 per serving. On our consistent pricing scale that compares pre-workouts from across the entire world, including Australia, our good old friends, a 5 out of 10, albeit it doesn't sound of a great score, is an average price point for a pre-workout per serving worldwide, right? This one falls in at a 3.5 out of 10, so yes, it is more expensive than your average pre-workout. Now you are getting a stacked formulation on the back that we'll get into. We've also got a really nicely designed website and tub with a shiny lid. They're going all in effectively is what we're saying. So we're hoping, of course, that it provides us a more than average experience.
Yeah, and they do international shipping. They do sample packs. Their website looks all fancy like you said, so do have a look.
Have a look. Use that discount code if this one applies to you. Let's move into the label.
Right, let's get into this label, but it's worth noting here, it says to take the full 2 scoops, you've got to mix it with 1,250 millilitres of water, Aaron, so I think you messed up there.
That's a hefty amount. I'll tell you what, that'd be sitting on the stomach before training, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it'd be pissing for days, but you would get good pumps, wouldn't
That
you?
old Aussie law, I'm not too sure why that is there. We've laughed at it about it in pre-workouts before, where we've had like to drink 1.5 litres to get your pre-workout down your neck, but obviously, guys, you know the drill, just take it with less than that.
Yeah, plus water's good for you anyway. If you did want to do that, you're getting half your daily intake. There you go.
It'll just really water up that flavour.
Yeah. Right, let's get into the actual label itself. So first up, we've got the Skin Splitting Zombie Blend, L-citrulline malate 2:1, 6 grams.
Yeah, respectable. 4 grams of citrulline, nitric oxide precursor, blood flow and pump.
Nice. Beta-alanine, 4.2 grams.
Yeah, love it. 1,000 milligrams more than your average amount, giving you that beta tingle, that itchy paresthesia type feeling as the pre-workout kicks in. And of course, once you've taken it for a long enough period of time, it's going to help you with endurance in the gym.
Nice. Vitamin C, 80 milligrams.
Random that we put that halfway down the label, but it's just in there for general bodily function. Nothing too fun for pre-workouts. Helps with immune system, general energy production. Nothing, you know, nothing pre-workout related.
Yeah. And then we've got Selaginella, which is naturally occurring mentoflavone, which I believe is the ingredient in a mento pump.
Yeah,
50 milligrams.
Going to help again with blood flow, heart health, endurance, some sort of strength output, but yeah, primarily the pump.
Nice. Then we move down to Eye Popping Energy Blend, caffeine 400 milligrams.
Yeah, good dose. Again, like with Australia, they are tight with it when it concerns ingredients. So the fact they managed to get away with 400 is really good. You know, 4 cups worth of coffee, energy and stimulation time.
Nice. They've actually put that in bold because they want you to definitely notice it. And then we've got English Walnut Fruit, 200 milligrams.
Yeah, now that's, you know, that can come with a range of benefits. If it's from a good source, it will come with like DMHA feels almost in terms of euphoria, highness, mood elevation, happiness, stimulation. And if it's not from a good source, you won't feel a lot at all. It's just one of those gambles in life.
Absolutely. We'll see how that comes together. Then we've got Hordeum vulgare, which is naturally occurring hordenine, 50 milligrams.
Yeah, good. Fat burning. And it does come with mood elevation from the form of serotonin and dopamine release.
Lovely. Then we move down to the Hyper Focus Nootropic Blend with L-tyrosine at a gram.
Yeah, good dose. Amino acid responsible for cognition and clarity.
Nice. Green tea, naturally occurring L-theanine, 300 milligrams.
Yeah, your blanket to your stimulation. You know, some people get jitters and the shakes and a bit too panicky on high levels of stimulation, such as the 400 caffeine. L-theanine's going to just taper it off, smooth it out really to give you a long-lasting sense of energy. No crash, we hope, and it's have some nootropic focus benefit.
Lovely. Then we've got L-phenylalanine, 250 milligrams.
Yeah, PEA, you know, getting you in the zone, helping with brain connectivity, getting you focused and dialed in to train hard.
Nice. Then we have Cool, they're loving the sciencey words on this formula, aren't they? Jesus. Sceletium tortuosum, naturally occurring.
Seletium.
Yeah, that's the one. Naturally occurring. Jesus, it don't help how small it is either. Mesmerabrine. Can you read that? It's so small. It's bloody
It is
hard to
tiny
see.
on there, to be fair. Mesmerabrine. So again, that's going to help with focus, clarity, concentration, really helping with the membrane.
Lovely, yeah, there we go. Right, I should have bought my magnifying glass for this label. Then we've got Huperzea serrata, naturally occurring Huperzine A, 1%, 5 milligrams, so 500 micrograms.
Nice. Big dosage, lads. Dubbed the learning chemical, getting you in the zone, helping with synapse connectivity in the brain, really dialing you in with the other focus ingredients there.
Lovely. Then we've got the Enhance and Amplify blend. Juniperus communis berry, which is, I'm guessing, juniper berry, 200 milligrams.
Yeah, now that can help with the uptake of stimulation, therefore really amplifying the effects of the stimulatory ingredients in there, hopefully turning it into a beast of a pre-workout.
Nice. Vitamin B3, vitamin B6, vitamin B12, 30, 3.2, 100 microgram.
Yeah, again, like similar to the vitamin C, general bodily function, health, immunity, energy production, focus benefits, a range of health benefits that are not necessarily pre-workout orientated in terms of your 30-minute window to get shit moving.
Yeah, just sort of filling in the gaps and helping the body produce everything to its optimal ability. So yeah, what do you think of the label?
Interesting label. There's no real holes for me. You get pump, you get stimulation, you get focus, you get tingle, you get anti-crash mechanisms. It's going to be an interesting one. What can the Aussies do for us?
That was good.
Okay guys, we're here obviously now to talk about the most important segment of any review. Ultimately, the effects in the gym. In the real world, forgetting the hype, the marketing, the label ingredients, the taste, forgetting everything and really talking about what it can actually do for you, us, friends and family and everyone else. We always start off these reviews generally in the order of the effects that we receive them, and that normally tends to be starting us off with beta-alanine. What did you think of that?
Really, really strong. As you might anticipate, I mean, it's got it at 4.2 grams in the pre-workout. It kicks in hella strong. 9, 10 out of 10 even on the tingle scale. What are you saying?
Absolutely the same. And I'd say for beginners out there, what do we mean by that? We mean the itchy tingle feeling as the pre-workout kicks in. If you like that itchy feel, that paresthesia feel, this ticks boxes, and for us it does tick boxes because we enjoy it. We enjoy it a lot. It sets the scene, sets a nice level of urgency, and this pre-workout's working. Some say that's a placebo effect. Do you know what? We don't give a damn. If it makes us feel right, then you're going to train right?
Absolutely. And what comes in shortly after that is that 400 milligrams of caffeine hit straight away. Those other ingredients that enhance it and amplify it come in as well. That combined with the itchy tingly sensation really does set you on that tone of like, right, let's get king cracking.
Yeah, then comes in a nice wave of euphoric, nice leveled focus. And you do really crack on through your training session to hand. The focus lets you just go at it. A, B, C, D, E, F, and the whole alphabet follows there shortly after in terms of your exercise performance.
Really healthy feeling.
Really nice, isn't it?
Yeah, and it has you feeling anything but cross-eyed actually. It has you feeling very much dialed in, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, it's a silly good all-round pre-workout. And what I'll say straight off the bat is for an Australian formulated pre-workout where the restrictions there are tight, they have done a stupendously good job. Don't you agree?
Definitely. Like, it's got no holes in the formula. It's hitting energy, it's hitting focus, it's hitting pump, it's even hitting some endurance. You're going to get a good session on it basically, and it, like we touched on, it feels healthy. So it's not one of these ones that has you flapping all over the place. It's not too much to handle.
Yeah.
You're just going to smash the weights on it.
Yeah, some people would disagree with what I'm about to say because of the 400 caffeine, but for me, Greg, it's a very, very good daily driver product.
Yeah.
You know, it is a strong daily driver, don't get us wrong. And in fact, it gets close to dipping some toes into the stim junkie realm. But obviously, as mentioned, it is an Australian formulation. It does struggle a bit. Now, what I will say, however, is that Juglans Regia Although it doesn't give you the typical DMHA highs that sometimes come forth when Juggler's Ridge is listed on the ingredients panel, it does give a sense of wellness, a sense of mood elevation.
Savage pumps in the gym and the bedroom. Wolf pump.
A sense of productivity, no crash, a really, really good dialed in training experience all round. And as Craig said, the pumps as a third element we look for in the pre-workout really come to the forefront as well.
Absolutely, yeah, they tie in with that focus, the mind to muscles there, the contractions. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't actually have you feeling like a zombie, does it? It's quite the opposite. It makes you feel like Superman.
It's one of those pre-workouts I will definitely use post-review, and that says a lot for the pre-workouts, because we have, obviously us at Review Bros, we've got hundreds of pre-workout tubs just laying around. So the fact that we've got time to go back to one goes to show, hopefully, to you guys out there, actually is a very good formulation. I will say, however, and I have to be honest with you, the price of the product, I don't think you're getting a bargain, but I also don't think they're ripping you off. I think it's priced about right. If you're in Australia and you struggle to get your hands on pre-workouts and you don't want that risk of shipping them in because of customs, seizures of the product, this would fall into the buy it realm.
Definitely, yeah. It's not missing anything. It even tastes good, you know, it looks cool. It is a pre-workout that I would personally buy. Absolutely.
There's no negatives, there's no nausea, no crash, no sickness, no jitters, no sweats, no nastiness at all. It's something that really aids your training, isn't it?
Yeah, and it comes together even probably a bit better than the label might look, I would say, because there's a lot of B vitamins and things that sort of fluff up the label, but they have to put it in there, you know, for their own laws and whatnot. But yeah, it translates really well in the real world, and that's why we buy these things at the end of the day.
It's a solid pre-workout. Comes to better, like Craig just said, it comes to better than we expected. And we expected it to be good.
Yeah.
Didn't we?
So it even superseded our expectations based on that.
So yeah. I think for me, if you ask me in 6 months to a year's time, what do I primarily remember about this pre-workout? There's a couple of things. The all-roundness is ticking every box well.
The beta-alanine.
The beta-alanine, but for me, another box that I was thinking in that second box is just that sense of well-being, productivity.
Yeah.
It just works with you.
You feel good on it. You feel like you're firing all cylinders. You feel like you've had your petrol tank topped up and you're ready to get racing around that racetrack, aka the gym.
Very consistent. It's been the same for me every time I've used it. I've used it 4 or 5 times now, and it is just solid.
Yeah.
Really good.
Can't really say anything negative about it, other than that price point might, you know, a lot of people would prefer to get it a bit cheaper, but who knows? Maybe you can if you're in Australia. Look at retailers, use our discount code.
All the rest of it, guys. A solid one. Got more to review from the guys here. Appreciate you watching. And of course, as always,
stay
stimmed and cross-eyed.
Undead style.
Look at you all day, watch the way them hips sway. Love your body, so I pray. Don't you dare take it away. Can't control what I say. Lost my mind.